Your cells are starving in a world of absolute abundance. The chronic fatigue you feel every afternoon isn't a natural sign of aging. It is a biological energy crisis happening inside your DNA. Module 1. Mitochondrial Asphyxiation. Welcome back to Ancestral BioLab. Today, we are opening the masterclass series on mitochondrial restoration. In the modern world, we have normalized waking up tired. We have normalized relying on artificial stimulants, double shots of espresso, and synthetic energy drinks just to survive until 3 p.m. But what if I told you that you are not actually tired? What if the truth is that your cellular engines are suffocating? Adenosine blockade. To fix this, we must understand the difference between temporary muscle fatigue and chronic cellular exhaustion. Adenosine blockade. When you drink caffeine, you are not creating energy. You are simply taking out a high-interest loan from your central nervous system. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine receptors in your brain, the chemical that tells you that you are tired. The fatigue doesn't disappear. It is just masked. Meanwhile, deep inside your organs, your tissues, and your brain, the true factory of life is running out of fuel. Adenosine triphosphate, ATP. Every single second, your life depends on a single molecular currency, adenosine triphosphate, known as ATP. This is the pure electricity that allows your heart to beat, your liver to detoxify, and your brain to form thoughts. Your body requires its own weight in ATP every single day just to keep you alive, and 95% of this energy is manufactured in ancient biological engines hidden within your cells, the mitochondria. If your mitochondria are weak, your life force is weak. It is that simple. To understand why these engines are failing today, we must look at our evolutionary past. 2 billion years ago, before complex life existed, mitochondria were independent, free-swimming bacteria. They were masters at processing oxygen to generate massive amounts of power. Eventually, a primitive cell swallowed one of these bacteria, but instead of digesting it, they formed a sacred biological pact. The cell provided protection and nutrients, and the bacterium provided unlimited energy. This symbiotic event allowed complex life, and ultimately human beings, to evolve. You carry inside you an ancient guest, and right now, the modern environment is breaking that 2 billion-year-old contract. Module 2. The Mitochondrial Masterclass. The Inner Sanctuary Anatomy. The Inner Sanctuary Anatomy. To truly master your energy, you must look beyond the surface of the cell. We often call the mitochondria the powerhouse, but that is a vast oversimplification. Imagine a fortress within a fortress. The mitochondrion is protected by 2 distinct membranes. The outer membrane is a porous shield, but the inner membrane? That is where the magic of life occurs. This inner layer is folded into complex, deep structures called cristae. Why does nature fold them so tightly? For one reason: surface area. The more folds you have, the more room you have for the engines of life to sit. A healthy young cell has mitochondria packed with dense, organized cristae. In a cell that is aging or diseased, these folds collapse. They become smooth, empty, and inefficient. But there is a secret ingredient in this membrane, a unique phospholipid called Cardiolipin. Think of Cardiolipin as the Velcro that keeps together the proteins that produce energy. Without it, your cellular engines literally fall apart. Modern diets and toxins attack your cardiolipin every day, and most people have no idea why they feel like a dying battery. Section 2. The Quantum Dance, the ETC. Inside these cristae, a quantum dance is happening at the speed of light. This is the electron transport chain, or ETC. It consists of 4 massive protein complexes, 1 through 4. Electrons harvested from the food you eat are passed through these complexes like a high-stakes relay race. As they move, they pump protons across the membrane, creating an electrical gradient, a biological battery. At the very end of this chain sits the most incredible machine in nature, a TP synthase. This is a literal molecular turbine that spins at over 9,000 revolutions per minute. Let's take a quick breakdown to understand how this quantum marvel works. Imagine your mitochondria is an ultra-tech hydroelectric dam. The power of water, the protons. In the intermembrane space, located at the top of your screen, there is a massive accumulation of millions of protons, the golden spheres. These protons feel an enormous pressure to cross over into the matrix. They are thirsty to balance the scales. The turbine, the F0 unit. With no other way out, all protons are forced to cascade down through the F0 channel embedded within the membrane. Think of a high-pressure water jet rushing down to spin the blades of a super-efficient molecular mill. The drive shaft, the stalk. That dizzying spin of the channel causes a central shaft to rotate with incredible force. This shaft connects directly to the large mushroom-like head positioned below, the F1 unit. The chemical embrace, ATP synthesis. And this is where the scientific magic happens. Inside the F1 head, the mushroom facing down into the mitochondrial matrix, the spinning motion generates a brutal mechanical force. This force is so powerful that it grabs an ADP molecule floating down there and forcibly snaps an inorganic phosphate, PI, onto it. At that exact instant of forced bonding, mechanical energy is converted into chemical energy. The mushroom head opens and releases the final product, ATP, the clean energy currency your body uses to live. That is how the downward proton flow ignites the engine that keeps you alive. Let's get back to class. As protons flow back through this turbine, it grinds out ATP. This is the moment where air and food become the electricity of your thoughts. However, this process is not perfect. Sometimes electrons leak from the chain. They escape and react with oxygen to form reactive oxygen species, or ROS. In small amounts, ROS are signals for growth. In large amounts, they are cellular smoke that burns your DNA from the inside out. This is the root of oxidative stress. Section 3, the Saboteurs Deep Dive. Now we must identify the invisible enemies that are sabotaging this dance. The first is artificial blue light. Most of you are watching this on a screen that emits high-intensity blue wavelengths. Blue light doesn't just disrupt your sleep, it attacks your mitochondria directly. Research shows that excessive blue light exposure triggers the destruction of mitochondrial DNA and inhibits the production of mitochondrial melatonin. Wait, isn't melatonin for sleep? Yes, but 95% of your melatonin is actually produced inside your mitochondria during the day, specifically to act as an antioxidant that mops up the smoke from the energy engines. When you stay under artificial lights all day, you are literally turning off your cells' ability to repair themselves. The second saboteur is electromagnetic field (EMF) interference. Your mitochondria are electrical organelles. They operate at a voltage gradient of 150 millivolts, which, when adjusted for size, is equivalent to a lightning bolt. Modern wireless signals can interfere with the voltage-gated calcium channels in your cell membranes, flooding your mitochondria with calcium and triggering a cascade of inflammatory signals. You're living in an electromagnetic storm that your ancestral genes do not recognize. Finally, we have the industrial seed oil siege. Oils like soybean, corn, and canola are rich in linoleic acid, an omega-6 fat that incorporates itself into your mitochondrial membranes. These fats are highly unstable. They oxidize easily, causing your cardiolipin to go rancid while it's still inside your body. You are building your cellular fortress out of rotten wood and then wondering why you are losing your vitality. Section 4. Retrograde, signaling summary. The most profound discovery of the last decade is that your mitochondria are not just workers, they are the commanders. Through a process called retrograde signaling, your mitochondria send constant updates to your nucleus. They tell your DNA which genes to turn on and which to turn off. If your mitochondria are stressed, they send danger signals. Your DNA responds by slowing down your metabolism, increasing inflammation, and preparing for survival rather than thriving. You cannot biohack your way out of a danger signal. You must fix the engine. In this module, we have mapped the anatomy of power and identified the modern traps. In the next module, we will explore the solution: metabolic flexibility. We will learn how to teach your mitochondria to switch fuels and reclaim their ancestral strength. Stay optimized, stay vital. This is Ancestral BioLab.